This is the Daily Paycheck on CGTV. I am John from ProCrafts, and what we're doing on this show is two things. One, building a master bankroll from $10,000 to $100,000, 10% at a time, compounding our master bankroll with those small incremental wins. It's going to be an exercise, folks, in extreme discipline. It's tough to win 10%. It's even tougher to walk when you're up 10%. And the second major thing I want to test out here is strategies. We want to see, are there strategies or betting patterns that can earn us a consistent 10% day after day? Specifically, can they last a full month of live simulated playtime? My rolls, my spins, my card play, and yeah, some of my bad luck. Ultimately, I want to know, are there strategies that we can trust to deliver us a daily paycheck? And I will do it all live for you. No editing of videos, no fudging results, no nothing. It's easy to do this one time and show a win. We're gonna show this for 20 straight days and see how these strategies stand up to me. So with all that said, let's get to today's daily paycheck. Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Let's get her done. I know that thing says trial runs. Today's like a Friday follies kind of day. I was gonna go full right side today. How about we just go and play, like, go to the casino, win a bunch of money craps, and not worry about being paycheck bound or I don't know, whatever, discipline. Let's just have some fun on a Friday, shall we? Let's go to the other screen here. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of right side play. I'm just gonna go play. Let's see, where's my bankroll? Is it in the view? There we go. Now you can see it. We're gonna go like 96 across. I got 2,500 bucks. We'll go 96 across. We'll do a little four hit full press kind of thing, and then make a decision. We can either regress and bounce it up, or we can just keep going. So let's make a decision. Let's just go full right side and make some dough, and that's it. No thought today at all to discipline or strategy. I'm just gonna play my favorite right side table attack, and that's gonna be it. So here we go. We're gonna do it maybe one of two ways, but I'm gonna start out with $100, and let's take that, and we'll get I got a bunch of nickels because we're gonna go 96 across, and I might actually even do let's do like 15, we'll do 10 in whites. There we go. I may actually go 160 across to make it easier after the first couple of shooters here, but what the hell? Here we go. Let's get set up and off 96 across. Hate dealing with all the white chips and stuff, but it's what I normally do. This or 64, depending on the bankroll on that given day. So let's do it. No pass line bet. We're gonna shoot from the what do you call it? With the coupon. And I guess, if you want me to, I can put a little ATS bet out here. I'll put it right here. I'll do 1-2-1 ATS. I don't have an ATS on my table, but I'll just put it right here in front of the 4 as a place for it to be. And let's rock it. Here we go. Coming out. We're off with the come out. And let's do it. That's going to be a hard 10 to get us going. Let's get the roll tracker engaged. 5-5 hard 10. There we go. Mark that up. And I have no way to mark the ATS. Let me take these. I'll take the white lammers, I guess, right? Whites? Yeah, whites are easy to see. I'll use my white lammers to mark the numbers. I'll mark them. I'll mark the numbers here on the behind. As I roll them, I'll mark the fields in here, or the other ones in the field. All right. There it is. 5-5 hard 10. That's our point. A little split. Little split is an 8 though. 6, 2, easy 8. All right, that's gonna pay $21. And I'm not gonna power press today because I don't really have the money to do it. I don't have any, I'm not gonna break $100 to get some whites. So I'll take this from 18, I'll do, let's see, I'll put 12 bucks, I'll put 18 bucks on it and take it to 36. Okay, so there's 35, $36, I think 3 hours back to my rack. And now I can do some excess pressing with that. Let's go to 36. Full press. Gargoyle, I'll be happy. I'll be happy with 4 rolls before a 7. Looking for 4. If I can get 4 hits on the box, I'll be super happy. That'll be it. Let's mark that 8 up too, by the way. Oh, little sideways kick. And we got a 9. 5, 4. 5, 4, 9. That also pays $21. I'll take the dollar back and put it all the way up. That'll be $35.09. Mark the 9 up. There's a 9 repeater 9. Fantastic. That'll pay. Ooh. Runaway chip. 50 for 1. $35 in the 9 pays 50 bucks. 50 for 1. That'll be a bring back. I could grab, I guess what I'll do with that, I'm not going to bring it back. I'm going to grab that and let's make the 5 look like 35 also with it. And I'll make the 4 and 10 both look like 30 bucks. So we're full across, full pressed, 3 hits. 1, 2, 1. All righty. Put the 9 in. Big bounce. It's a hard 6, 3, 3. Booyah. All right, 21 bucks. Now, I'm going to do 25. I don't have $4. Damn it. We'll do 21. And I'm going to come back down now to 96. Let's mark the 6 up while we're at it. All right, back down to 96. It's a good, this is the one regression that I will do today. And I may not even always do it. I may just do it once. We'll see. 18. Let me get whites or greens or reds for that one. There we go. We started out 96 across. We got our 4 hits. We have $110, so we are locked. Right? There's my starting bankroll. All this now is profit play. I got $96 out there plus 12. So I'm at 108 in profit, which is awesome. If I wanted to go home with a little dinky win, I can go home, but it is Friday Follies. We're gonna go to table max now. I'm not gonna collect again until I get back to some black chips. Here we go. I'm lying about that. We're gonna double tap the numbers now. Now we're gonna go, that's tier pressure. We're gonna go to Philly Special, and we're just gonna try and a little bit of a high shot there. 6 repeater. Try and get Philly Special going. So the way I press, whoops, that's a 4-2. Once I get even like this, my press pattern is this. That pays $21, right? And I'm gonna drop the $3. I don't have $3. and both the 6 and the 8 get a $12 press. I sister press the 6 and the 8. What that does is that makes them both look like $30. Okay, so we're going to take them both to 30. Give me a second here. So my pattern on the 6 and the 8 is press them both on one hit, the next hit collect whatever comes. And I kind of sister press pull those things down. The 5 and 9, I work a little G money here, but honestly, we'll see how they go. 4 and 10 just go to the ceiling. 4 and 10 I don't collect on until I get a black chip. They are bonus hits for me if I get them. There we go. Lovely, lovely toss. 4, 1, 5. Awesome. That pays $21 also. 21. And we're going to go 35 with it. 25, 35. Start getting a 50 for 1 on that one. That'd be a collect the first time, and then we'll press it again. Not too bad. There's the 7 though. All right, so we got $6 out of that roll. 6, 1. And we don't get the ATS either. We got no horn numbers that time at all, which is actually okay. Out of the way, we'll put these back in the rack. Take all this down. I'm going to reset the 96. We'll do it again. All right, there's 96. There's 4 whites change, and there's the $100 out of my rack to cover it. Okay, the $4 becomes the ATS. We'll put an exact $100 out there. Just do it again. We're still in profit, right? As long as we don't PSO here, we're gonna be good. Give ourselves that chance to win, right? Here we go. Maybe this time what I'll do is, let's see, let's get a number first. 8. There's an 8, 5, 3. All right, there's your point. Get it marked up. This time we can start with that Philly special style of play right out of the gate. Maybe this time we won't regress. This time we'll just go. See what happens, huh? What if we try that? Aces, there we go. Let's mark that up. All right. That's better. That's a better throw. 6, 4, 10, easy 10. Let's mark it up. And 15 pays 27. It goes to 40. It's a buy bet. Actually, we should make that an auto buy. Well, yeah, I'll do an auto buy. It doesn't really matter, but here we go. Eight, 6, 2, 8, easy. That's our point, isn't it? Sweet. All right, $21. Let's see, I'm gonna drop 3. Give them both 12 bucks. They both look like 30 now. Jeez. Can I get my chips working today at all? All right. They're pressed and ready to roll. Puck is off. Let's go. There's a 10, 6-4 again. Too bad I wasn't working on that, right? 6, 4, 10. There it is. Another sideways hit. 9. Take it, but damn. All right, 5-4. It's going to pay $21. It's going to go to 35. With a dollar change. 15 bucks on the number, plus the 20 is 35, and that dollar comes back to my rack. That's my collect there. Let's mark the 9 up. If I put him back there, you can see him better, right? Put him behind the numbers. All right. Oh boy, what a whack that was. A little hand not level on that one. 1, 5, 6. That's a pay. It's 35 bucks, 25. And again, the pattern here with the Philly special is the every other collect, right? So we'll take $35 back. It's going to take me a hot minute to get back to my 100 bucks here this way, but when we get to the 100 bucks, if we can get our money back, we'll be in much better shape on the belt. So this is more of a risky way to play out of the gate than the 4-hit regression. But if you get a couple of collects, you'll end up being even and out pretty quick. Here we go. Let's see. 3, 3, another 6. Yay. That's awesome. We just collected on the 6. I didn't mark it up. And we have ATS markers up on the screen anyway, so I don't really have to be doing this. But all right, that pays $35. We're going to pay it like this. There's 30, 35. I'm going to drop $1, make it 36. They both go to 48 now. Uh-oh, that was a bad throw. That's a 4. Yeesh. They slipped ugly. There's the 4. Let's mark you up. All right. Again, $27. Like the 10, it goes to 40. Okay, we're basically all set up here. Time to start getting the repeats now, right? We're all set up for success. Let's start repeating. Repeat and repeat on a craps table. Let's go. I can't see it. It's a 4. That's a 1 and a 3. That's a 4. Fantastic. That's going to pay, there's my VIG, my $2 VIG. It'll pay 80 bucks. And there we go. We're out of the hand. Again, it does take one number to repeat, but now we're back out of the hand. We have our $24 in profit plus whatever's out there, right? And like last time, when we got out of the hand earlier, we got out of the hand 1 roll sooner than this hand. This hand we collected on the what? The 10, the 10, 10 twice. By that first 6, we'd been out of the hand and pressing the last way I played. This way, it took us more to get there because we needed the repeaters to happen. We're out, but we're also in much better position being out this way. So let's go. Ace, deuce, there's the small. That's awesome. All right. So I only have $1 on it, so that'll pay, I'll do $70 for one. A little bonus time. That works, right? There's an 8. All right. Fantastic. 6-2. So what we do here, we pressed last time to $48. That'll pay $56. Let's collect. Back to the rack we go with that. I'm going to put the whites actually over here, and the reds in front, and the greens in back, like I do with the casino. Keeping track where we are. We're up $100 now. We have actually $100 in change in profit, which is awesome. We have $130 in the rack. And again, we're set up good out there. Oh, you're right. I need the 5. I'm sorry. I thought, you know what? In my brain, I hit the 5 earlier. I'll put the $70 back, or I'll just roll a 5. Here we go. You can tell who doesn't play the ATS very often, right? This will be a 5 right here. Ah, it's a 6. I thought it was the 5. 5-1-6. Alrighty, 5-1. So that'll pay $56. I'm gonna get the bets right here first, then I'll make the small right. There's $56. All right. Let's take the 6 and the 8, both to 50, 65, 66. I'll bring this back to the rack. I'm not getting hard ways today. I should be getting hard ways actually. There's the 50. There's the $70 that I paid. I'll put it right here for the small. We'll get it. We'll get it. All right, those two are ready to be collected on next time. And again, it's pretty much a full press. I could have went to a little higher than that, I guess. I could have put another $6 on each of them, but we'll leave them there at 66. It's fine. Here we go. Big high hit. There's the 8. All right, 5-3. Love it. There's 77. A little high. There's my 7. All right. Bummer, we didn't get the small back like I thought I would. But everything else was good. Let's clear the deck. Clear the deck. Decent little run there, right? The 4 paid off. The 6 and 8 paid off a couple times. We didn't get the big hammer. Left about $200 out there, which is, again, not the end of the world. Brought back enough to play again. Look at that. There's 75, 85, 95. Well, I'll do like 85, 90. There's 96. And I'm still $75 up. So, loving that. Let's do it again. Do the same thing. maybe this time a little better run, huh? Let's see them pressed up bets pay off this time, huh? All right, 96 across, up and off. ATS is up there. Here's the $4 for the ATS. And yeah, we'll leave it like that. All right, we are set. I didn't put the 7 in yet. Oh no. Oh no. 6-1. What time is it? 7:30? Do a couple more shooters like this, huh? Here we go. Hopefully you notice the difference between the last two rolls, right? They're both roughly the same, right? They're both about a dozen or so. I think this, we can count this time. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 box hits that time. 9 box hits, we ended up with $100 in the rack, $110 in the rack. The other time we had about 7 or 8 box hits, ended up with about $12 in the rack because of the regression, right? The regression was nice. We got out of the hand quick, but when the secondary hits came, we didn't have a lot of money on them. We were still pressing up. This time we pressed up early and stayed out there. And when the repeats came, they ended up banking us more money. Like there's 2 different ways to play a mindset. The 4 hits and regress versus just go. If you just go, you need more hits. But when the hits come, you're not only out of the hand, but you're set up for bigger scores after that. And I think if you can afford to burn the $96, burn the $96 or the $64, whatever it is. And did it last night at the casino here locally, 64 across almost every time. And, you know, we had 2 good rolls and made money. You know, you burned it a few times, got nothing out of it a few times. But, you know, when the guy rolls 25, you're set up way better if you're just going. So here we go. New point. There's another yo 11 yo 6-5 yo 6. I'm not going to mark it on my table now. I forgot I had the ATS bubbles up on screen, so we'll use those. We'll use those. All righty. Here we go. That was a nice looking shot. There's my 5. See, what do they say to do, right? If you needed one for the small or the tall, you hop it on the next come out. There's our 5. All right, that's our point. All right, here we are. Hop the 5, Gargoyle, right? Hop the 5. Always hop the 5. Isn't that amazing how that works out? I'd love to know, honestly, I've got all the stats in the world. I've got every roll I've ever done logged. I wonder, like, I feel like I should get with JB and do an analysis on this, but like how many times out of 10,000 rolls did you miss the ATS by 1 and that be the next number that gets thrown, right? How many times out of 10,000 rolls did you see a horn and a horn came right after it? How many times after 10,000 rolls does a horn follow a 5 or a 9? I want to get like the actual numbers on that. All the things that we say happen, they probably happen exactly the way they're supposed to happen, but it sure feels like that happens right there all the damn time. Here we go. That's going to be, oh my God, we got an immediate whack, which will totally happen to you. All right, I'm just going to drop a straight $100 out of the rack. Nothing happened there. We had no hits. $100 to replace 96 in the ATS. And that sucks. But we're still $75 in the rack. We're only down a quarter, even with the bets out there. Because that last roll kind of buys you a roll, which is cool. All right, let's have a better one here, huh? Let's have a better one here. Come out 7. Those dice landed directly on top of one another. That was not a great throw by yours truly. 5-2. That's better. 6, 4, 2. 2, 4, 6. There we go. hands are getting a little icy. Another one. They kissed again and split. It's a 4-3-7. That's 2 PSOs in a row after 2 nice throws in a row. All right, another $100 coming out. Replace the bets that are out there. Now we're down a little bit. 2 straight PSOs. 5-7 and a 6-7 with a 7 in between. That's ugly right there. Here we go. Better. 10. 6-4. Let's mark you up. Six hard. Nice looking throw, dude. Nice looking throw. There's a 3-3, 6. There's $21. Let's take it to 36. There's 3 change. Let's make this a quarter. All right. Actually, no. Sorry, I'm gonna press the 6 and the 8 both. They should both be 30. That's my bad. I need to drop $3 out of the rack to do it. I'm sorry. I was not thinking straight there. Same amount of money in action. I'm just gonna go Philly special out of the gate here instead of tier press. Aces. Aces. 1 and a 1. Doesn't really help me at all, but oh, split. It's midnight. Woo! Hella lucky on that one. Wow. Yikes. Why is my blue die all over the place? I don't know why. Neither one of them should be all over the place. They should be landing and sticking, right? What happens a lot of times for me is that they're landing and the red die is smashing on top of the blue die because they're not separating in the air, and the red die kicks the blue die off into the sunset. So I got to do a better job of separating and getting a little less speed on the throw. It's all about the mechanics here. All right, let's do it. That's better. See that? 6-1-7, beautiful throw, but it ends up in a 7. It's okay. Is that 3 PSOs in a row, essentially? It is. Let's get these 2 back to $18, but we're not doing so well here, are we? Get the bets reset. Another 100. All right. We're down a bit. A couple $100 down. That's 3 straight shooters that got no hits, right? We had a 5 and a 7, a 6 and a 7, a 10, 1 hit, and then a 7. That's 3 shit rolls after 2 good rolls. Isn't that just like a casino? Here we go. That's better. 8, 6, 2. Let's mark it up. Eight. Knock the point right off. All righty, we're going to drop a nickel. It's going to pay 21. We're going to get $2 and change. And they both go to 30. All right, puck is off. We coming out. Another kiss. 11. It's a yo 11 yo 6-5. That's better. 4 hard. 4 hard. Nice throw. All right, there's your point. Let's do it. Catch a little run here if we can, huh? Nine, 6-3. All right, pays 21. It's going to go to 35 with that dollar change. Oh my God, what an awful throw. Good Lord. There's the out. Terrible throw. That thing bounced all the way up to here, past the screen that you can see. That's a 7 out. All right, we have enough time, I think, for one more shooter, one more crack at, one more shot at glory here, and then we'll call it, right? 96 again. And there's $100. But I'll tell you what, out of the, let's see. What was I going to say there? It's a 7, 6, 1. Haven't really had much of a chance to do good today, but between the two ways of playing, right? Even if I was playing the safety, the more safer regression play, I'm not even getting 1 or 2 hits now, right? That's 3 shooters in a row now where I've only gotten, no, 4 in a row. 1, the 5, the 6, the 10, and now the 4 is the point where I've gotten 4 shooters in a row. I've got only 1 or 0 hits up top, which is a bummer. All right, here we go. Not pulling the plug yet. I'm gonna go for another 10, 15 minutes. We'll get another probably 2 shooters in here. Here we go. Oh, another one. Jesus. They're not separating for me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there, Gargoyle, but they're sticking together. So I'm not getting the separation that I want. And just making them, as you would say, extra random, because they're kissing and flying, right? It takes whatever goodness I had, goes away. Here we go. That's better. 4 hard. Okay. It pays 27. Looks like 40. Well, if I'd have bet the Philly special on the first shooter, we would have been a couple $100 up. I bet the soft way the first time. And again, you're gonna do this a lot. Waiting for the good shooter, right? There's a 6. That'll pay 21. Dropping 3. And again, they both go to $30. Wrong slot in the bank. All right, here we go. Let's have this be the one. There's a 10. Another kiss. The blue one stuck, the other one didn't. That's a 10, 6, 4. Select the 4. 27. Looks like 40. Here we go. Exactly, Waylon. Exactly. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let me get this next one out of here. Oh, another one. God damn it, John. That's the 5th time I've done that. They just kiss, they go sideways, and it's a 7 every single time. You're right, Waylon. You go to the cage after that nice roll, because at that nice roll, remember, I had $150 in the rack and 96 across. I was out 250. I could have been home, right? That's exactly what you do. When you catch that roll, you can't be sitting here, trying for another one. That's not the way we do it. But I'm also having fun with you guys on a Friday, so it's different ball game here. But another $100 out the rack. And now we're actually down $400. We're not down $400. I have $100 here in my rack. I got $100 out there. So we're down 300 after being up 250. But that's okay. We're chasing glory here. And that's what we do on a Friday. Chase the glory. Here we are. And again, I'm not funded enough to do something aggressive like 0640 for one hit. I don't have enough money in the rack to do that. Although I understand why you'd want to do that. Here we go. $10 hard, 6-4. All right, let's do it. Build it up again. Let's have a shooter here. Oh no, what a terrible throw. See, you know what's funny? This is how you know you're a DI. This is how you know you're a DI. The minute it left my hands, I knew it. JB is going to call me in about 10 minutes and go, you're an asshole. But the minute that left my hands, I was like, uh-oh, that's a bad throw. I just knew it was a bad throw, and it's a 6-1. So here's our last 100 we're going to go. I think it's times 745. Yeah, last one. $100 again, replace all the bets. Let's go. Terrible throw. I knew it the minute it left my fingers. It was going to be a 7. And he's going to say, you're full of shit. But maybe I am full of shit. But I felt that one coming. Here we go. Change the energy here, Johnny. Another split. Boy, they're splitting like logs in a campfire, man. I'll tell you what, 5-4. Okay, there's the 9. Let's get it this time. Come on. Six, 4, 2. Nice throw. All right, there's a 6. We're going to drop 3. They're both going to go to 30. I haven't had a nice repeater hit on anything in like, what, 5 or 6 shooters now? I think it's been 5 or 6 shooters. We haven't had one repeater. Not one dime has come to the rack in a long time. Just been a bad string, right? Really, look at that. Even the last shooter, 4, 6, 10, and nothing else came back because they were just presses. Let's go. Nice thrower. It's a 3, 2, 1. And this begs the question too, right? Going out straight up, just going for it like we're doing today, versus a collect and then go on each number, right? There's that too. There's that option you've got. But again, it slows down the good roll. The rolls I've got today wouldn't have made a difference. These last 5 shooters here wouldn't have made a hill of beans difference if I'm collecting then pressing, because there's not enough rolls in there. Pretty typical though, right? Here we go. Oh my God, what a huge bounce. 4, 2, 6. There's a collect. Finally. 35. That's been a long time coming right there, boy. $35. There's a yoke. 6, 5. Here's my take on Alabama versus Michigan. Michigan can suck it. That's my take on that game. I hate Michigan. I hate Jim Harbaugh. I hate everything about that school, that program, and that coach. They can suck it. I am all Alabama all day long on that one. So there it is. The Big Ten's got nothing going this year. That's it. And the Big Ten decimated. And I'm a Big Ten guy, by the way. I went to Michigan State. I've always loved the Big Ten, but the Big Ten decimated the Pac-12, which is bullshit. So Jen says focus. This is my focus, man. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a sip of coffee, and I'm just saying. I looked up and saw that chat, and I'm like, there it is. How I really feel, Duracell. That's it. Hate everything about U of M. God. And the Big Ten tearing the Pac-12 apart like it did. I realize other conferences, helped in that too. That's the Pac-12, man. I'll tell you what, bad commissioner, and all the schools bailed like babies. It was horrible, right? It was just Dave from same bed is here. Oh my God, how are you? I'm like, and now I gotta stop. It's off the table. I go. Royalties in the house. Oh my God, I haven't seen Dave in forever. Hope you're doing well, man. Wow. Wow, I got goosebumps. Dave's here. Love it. Good to see you, man. But yeah, I am not a Michigan fan anymore. And the Big Ten, boy, oh boy, I hate the fact that the Pac-12 got destroyed. I hate the fact that all the schools bailed when the going got rough. But the money's big. The money's big. I mean, the Pac-12 schools, I think next year we're going to get about 17 million apiece, something like that from the TV deal. The Big Ten schools are getting like 60 million apiece. Like, it's such a big difference money-wise. I know why they did it, but how about fixing the damn problem instead of running from it? You know what I mean? Man up a little bit. Anyway, let's throw some dice. Should I turn my bets off for a roll? Now that I've done all that, hop to 7. That's gargoyle. Hop to 7. Johnny's on a rant. Here we go. If this is a 7, I'm 100% turn the show off. Here we go. Come on, be a good one. It's a 6. It's a 6. It's a repeater on that 6 of 5-1. Thank you. All right, 5-1-6. Bam. $35. I'm going to drop $1 and make both the 6 and the 8 go to $48. All right. 35 plus 1 is 36. They both go all the way up. Now we're ready. Let's go. A little sideways knock there. It's a yo, yo, yo. 6-5. That means that my hand was not straight. Coming off the launch there. Nine, 5, 4. All right, that's the point. It's going to be a $21 winner. We're going to take the dollar, put the 20 up on that 9, and make it look like 35. And there we go, coming out. Seven on the come out. That's going to blow the ATS up. There's 5 with a dollar change. Put them back up. $617. Another one. Here we go. Here's the ATS bleed is coming now, right? Another $5 for $1. And what I'm going to do here, actually, I'm going to take, there's that, but I'm going to press them up. Let's go with 242. All right. Here we go. So stressful to watch the presses, but it's Friday. It's Friday. Here we go. Yeah, I'm trying. That's better. 8. There's the first 8 in a long time. 6 deuce. Let's mark it. Ah. 5, 3, 2. Same thing as before. It's going to pay $21. We'll take our dollar back. Push it up. Let's go. We're all set up, man. The insides are all set. The insides are ready to produce. Another smack. 4-1. There's a repeater on the 5, which is good. Not a great throw, but I'll take the result. That's 50 for 1 right there. Actually make the 5 now go to $40. We'll get a natural, what do you call it? A natural G money in there. Let's go. Four hard. Deuces. That's 27. $27 goes to 40. Hmm. 6, 4, 10. Other side of it. Same trip. $27 goes to 40. Okay. It is a clincher, isn't it, Jen? But once you're out in such an awesome way. You know what I mean? You get out, you're out in a great way. I love that part of it. Here we go. 8. There it is. Right now we're out. Out with class, right? $56. The thing about this is once you're out, which takes work to do, as you know, I'm out and I'm I got the money back that I started with, but unlike a regression, I'm out of the hand. It took me an extra couple of rolls, right? From the 8 being set as the point there, right? We got 4 or 5 hits. 5 hits. It took us to get here. Actually, I'm lying. The point was 9 originally. We got hit on the 6, the 6, the 6. The 9 got reset. It's 4 hits. And then we got the 5, 5, 4, and 10. So it took us 9 hits, right? Which is a lot. We're out of the hand, which is way too long to get out of hand. I talk about this all the time, out of hand 2 or 3. But the difference between this style of play versus the 3 hits and out of the hand style of play, 3 hits and out of the hand at this same point, you barely got your 96 is out here and you're barely up, right? These numbers aren't ready to be collected yet. This time, we hammer press from the beginning. We're out of the hand finally, and we're set up. So if the shooter now has that good roll you're wishing for, it's not even a good roll yet. It's an okay roll. If we get the good roll here, we're better set up to capitalize on it, right? And that's the only reason why the Philly special out of the gate works better than the tier pressure to Philly special, than that regression to go. And again, at $96 or $160 across, this way of playing is dangerous, as you saw. But trust me, losing on the PSOs, on the other strategies, and never getting to this point is also soul crushing. I'm going to run a little comparison this week coming up as part of the series that I'm starting, because I want you to see what that feels like. I might even take these exact rolls and do it. Here we go. Coming out clean. That's a nice throw, man. Nice throw. I wish I could just, well, I can't say I wish I could. That's bad to say. 639. I'm only 3 days into, or 2 days into this new way of, not new way, but the right way of throwing from this side. Thanks to Gargoyle helping me out. So I'm still like 100 rolls into a 10,000 roll journey here. So you will see some of those and you'll see some of the crazy ones too. All right, let's go. Start making money here. Oh my God, that bounced up off the table. Same dice. Same dice, dealer. See you, Dave. Ah, damn it. There's a 7. It says 8. That was a 7, 5, 2. That's a bummer. We got ourselves in good position to get out of here. It didn't work out, right? But that's a fun way to play. I don't care what anybody says. That's fun. We got how much out here? Let's just take a look at how much we built that from. Okay. There's 100, 50. There's 200. 275, 295, $300 on the felt, 301 on the felt, which if you take the 301 on the felt plus 100, 75, basically $200 here, our bankroll would have been back to normal. If I would have pulled it all down and ran for the hills, we would have been back to starting bankroll, right? We actually earned back all those losses, which is kind of cool. Right, on that last run, all that would have came back to the rack. There is I'll reset the rack for Monday, but there it is, right? With the money out there, plus what we had collected on that last shooter, even though we got whacked all those other times, we earned it back. Had I pulled back, right? Now again, you get those are paying $56. Those are both paying 50. Those are both paying 80. Anything but a 7 right there, and a significant amount of money comes back to the rack. So you're set up for success. And again, if we had done the 96, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits and back to even again, the next 5 hits only serve to get you pressed, and you would have made $4 on that shooter. Instead, we made about $150 on that shooter. There's a huge difference there between the regression and the go for it on that particular roll. And we can take those same set of rolls and run it out both ways. I may actually take a screenshot of this and show you the difference of playing Philly special versus the regression on the same shooter. All right, actually, let's do it. Let me switch the view. Let's go to this side over here. Can you see that okay? Let's go there. Let's do it. Let me go and bring the roll tracker with me. I'm gonna bring my iPad over here. And I'm gonna set these up. Let's see what the difference would have been. iPad's in the way. But let's take a look at it. We're gonna go 96 across. I'm gonna show you the difference of what I just did versus what we did the first shooter. And where the differences lie. And remember, on all the previous shooters, right? The previous 5 shooters, we would have lost anyway. We would have lost the 96 across on all those other guys. The PSOs wouldn't have helped us at all, right? You're still burning $96. This is the one shooter that came out that actually worked okay. So here we go. Let's do the 3 hit and regress guy first. And again, I'm not going to go 640 across. I'm not bankrolled for that. So I'm going to do it like a normal person would, right? We set a point of 9 right here. Then we hit the 6. Okay. The way that the Philly or the tier pressure works is we do a full press. Okay. So it pays $21. It goes to $36. Okay, 15, 35, $36. With $3, I'll put the change out there. Okay, $36. Then we had a 3. The 6 repeats, right? 36 pays 42. I'm not out of the hand yet. I can't be done yet, right? Until I get either 3 hits or 4 things happen, right? 11 does nothing. The 6 rolls a second time for $42. $42, and now I can come out of the hand, right? Because what I have in the rack is 75, 95, there's my $96. There's my 96 across. So now I have some profit. The 9 hits for 21, it goes to 35 with a buck change. Okay, so now starting the next hand with that 8 coming out, this guy has got his money back and $10 in the rack, and now he's gonna start the process, okay? The 5 rolls, it goes for $1, dollar change, it goes to $35. The 5 rolls again, that pays 50 for 1. We're gonna drop a nickel, it goes to 40, G-Money style. That's that first 5 there. The second 5, we drop $4, and it goes to 100. The 4 hits, it goes to $40 with 2 change. The 10 hits, again, it goes to $40 with 2 change. The 8 rolls, that's 18, pays 21. We drop 3, and both the 6 and the 8 go to 30. Give me a second here to do that. Again, we're Philly specialing after they getting even. Both go to 30. That was the 8 hitting. We set a point of 9, and then we 7 out. This person has their money back plus $52. Okay, the regression, and they're set up for doing good. The regression is nice, but it lowers everything back down again, and you're building up during this secondary good part of the roll. So you're out of there with $50 on that one versus what I just did, where I took over $100 off this table in the same set of rolls because I never came down, right? The 6s and the 8s, that paid $56 that one time, right? And they were set up to rock and roll a little bit differently. So the regression and then build up, the build up takes a minute, and you're left with, you got profit, but it's $50 versus $150 in the same set of rolls that we just had. And again, I can run that whole scenario again for you if you want me to do the other player's roll. The other player's presses on the same set of rolls and where he collected in there. We can, if you want to, I can get that set up. Let's do it. I think it was 150 we pulled off. Let's do it real quick. We have plenty of time here. We have nothing but time. It's a Friday, and who gives a crap, right? Let's do 96. All right, 96 for this other guy. Remember, the first guy won $52. I'm going to put that over here. Here we go. Set a point of 9. Bam. Hit the 6 for $21. And what I did here was I dropped $3 out of my rack. So we're down $3, but I brought both the 6 and the 8 to $30. So I owe the world $3 at some point here. So again, pressing out of the gate, we're at 30. Another 6 happens, it's $35. That's collect. Okay, I'll take my $3 right now. There's the $2. Okay, so I collect on that 6 right away. Then we catch another 6. I drop a buck. They both go to $48. That's going to be the 6 after the 11, right? Come on. So we had 9 to 6. We pressed up. The 6 we collected on. Now we're pressed up again. We hit a 9. It goes to $35 with a dollar change. Set a point of 8. 2 5s roll. The first 5, we got $21 out of that. Again, we'll take a dollar back. Looks like 35. That pays 50 for 1. The next 5 comes. It paid 50 for 1 again, right? That was the first 5. 50 for 1. Yeah, it's just sitting there waiting now. Catch the 4. It goes to 27. 40 with 2 change. The 10, the same thing. It goes to 40 with 2 change. We catch an 8 for 56 bucks. That's a collect in this rhythm that we're on here. We catch a 9. The 8 was the point being set. The 9 is the point being set, and then we 7 out. This guy, in the same set of rolls, pulls off 125, 35, 142. So almost 3 times as much in the same set of rolls. Okay, the regression is nice because you feel safe, right? The going from the start on a roll, and this is not a great roll on a roll like this, because when you're out of the hand finally, right, you end up in a different spot in your rack. And I think that's the thing to call out here, is that you're set up a little bit better for that longer period. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to point that out. It's one of those things where being set up to go sometimes is a good goal to have, right? But it's not a recipe for guaranteed success, right? It just is what it is. All right, there we go. I gotta go. Had it made up. You guys are talking about other things. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. I need fresh coffee. It's freezing, and I'm tired, and it's Friday, and I gotta go to work. Let's turn the roll tracker off for y'all. I think that's it. Jen wants me to show the half press. Well, now I just turn everything off. Let's see. You're always clutching when John is on. Let's see. We can half press if you want to. We can do a half press. I'll show it to you real quick. I have the time. But Jen, I'm cold and I'm needing coffee, and this is your fault. So here we go. Half press, the same guy half press it. We'll do 96 across. From the get, we'll half press it. All right, here we go. Point is 9. We hit a 6 for $21. Okay, so you're gonna press about half of this. I will drop $1 from my rack to make it easy on myself. $10 home, 6 looks like 30. Okay, then we hit a 3, who cares? A 6 again, 30 pays 35. We'll take $18, so I'll get 2 change, and go to 48 with it. That's your half press. Another 6 happens, 48 pays 56, 55, $56. Again, take about half of that. So basically 30 bucks out of that. And we can go to 60. We can go to 60, I'll go to 70, 72 bucks. We'll take it to 72. Yeah, 72 bucks. Okay, there's that 6 there. Point is 9, it gets hit. 15 pays 21. Half press makes it a quarter. Set a point of 8, hit a 5, 21. Half press it, it becomes a quarter. Another 5 happens, that's 35, 25, 35. Okay, half of that's about 15 bucks. We can make it look like 40. Take back a quarter. That's that second 5. And then the 4 happens, so 15 pays 27. Half press, I can just make it a quarter, effectively, right? We'll take that back. We catch a 10, the same thing. We'll make it a quarter for $12. We hit the point of 8, 21. I'll drop $1. I actually owe the bank $1 from that 6 too. And we'll take the 8 to 30. That was the point being hit. We set the point of 9, and we 7 out. So all this comes off. And what do we have here in the rack? 75, 85, 95, $96. There's your investment. So that's your getting even. And you've got 15, 25, 40. Look at that. The exact same as the other guy, 52 bucks. Isn't that funny? Actually, a little less. 25, 35, 45, $47 in profit after you're even. So a little bit less. The worst of the three, but probably the safest of the three, was the half press. And again, the half presser at that same point in time is in better shape than the guy that regressed, because the half presser pulled back $47. The other guy that regressed pulled back $52. And the half press guy has more money out here ready to go if the roll keeps going than the other guy does. So those two are about the same. The hammer guy, the guy that lays the hammer out there, is the one that's set up for the biggest run. But again, he's not pulling money back till 6, 7 rolls in, which makes it a little bit more stressful, I think. So do your own math, play it the way you want to, but that's it. That's the difference between the three there. So Walter Weeks wants to know, how improved am I from a year ago? In what way? In shooting or betting? What is the question there, Walter? As far as shooting goes, I'm worse than a year ago, for sure. I had my old throw really dialed in. I was very comfortable with it, for sure. But in consulting with Gargoyle, I know that I was doing it incorrectly, right? It worked for me, but it was not consistent. And he's like, hey, you got to change that throw up and let's do it the right way. So I have been working with him now for a month, something like that, to revamp the whole throw. So I'm starting at zero. I'm at zero. So am I surprised to have 5 PSOs in a row? No. Am I disappointed in it? Not really, because I expect that with being brand new, So yeah, I think I've regressed in terms of my throwing in the last few months, which is fine. I'll like any athlete, you work yourself back up into it. As far as betting goes, in the last year or two of doing the channel, I will confidently tell you that I'm way, way, way better. And the reason why I'm way better is because I do this every day now, right? I used to be a pretty good bettor, but going to the casino once every weekend or whatever, that's the only practice I got. Now I practice every single day, and I'm more in tune with the rhythm of the game. I'm way better because I deal every day now with how the bets pay. And so knowing what to drop to make the bet even, knowing my presses like this, I'm so much better at that now because I do it every single day. It's like, to me, pressing the 6, 8, whatever, it's like making a cup of coffee. I can do it in my sleep now. That's the thing that's gotten me better, is just the amount of time I get to put into it is what's made it better for me. So yeah, I have improved significantly in the last year or so just because of the amount of reps I'm getting on the table as a dealer and as a bettor. So yeah, and I've evolved a little bit. I said I've evolved a little bit. I still believe very wholeheartedly in the 3-step process, right? Get up, get even, get out, get up. I'm just looking at better ways to do it, right? What are the better ways to get to that point? You know what I mean? And like the Philly special, I love it. I think it's better, honestly, if you same bet and then do the hammer press. Same bet, then do the hammer press. I think the Philly special pressing rhythm is the best pressing rhythm that I've got. I kind of feel like I should be same betting before I do that every time to bring money back and then go up. It does put you in a holding pattern for a minute on each number, but it is, as Waylon says, it's an ABC here, which is never a bad thing to do. So yeah, I've gotten better and I've changed my views on things. I think some of you would be wise to do the same. I'll leave you with that. I came out here 2 years ago with the channel with my thoughts on how to play because of the way I've played. Over 2 years of doing the channel every single day, I've listened and I've learned and I've watched and I've engaged and I've changed my ways on some things, right? I'm 55 years old and I was pretty close-minded. You got to be open-minded. You got to be like, okay, that's interesting what that guy just said or what I just saw there, and be able to be open to changing your mind on some things. JB's done a lot, been in my ear, changing my mind on a few key factors in the way that I play. Duracell has been in my ear with a few key things that change how I play. Waylon, same thing. Y'all that are locked into your way and that's it, and the opposing viewpoint drives you into a tizzy, that's a you problem. You need to think about that. All right? So think about all the things you're hearing And I want you to start being critical thinkers. And that's going to be the goal of next week's new series is on critical thinking and the gambler mentality. We're going to get into your brains a little bit because I think this is the time, right, to really examine where we are as people. So that said, I'm going to leave you with that. That's my teaser for next week. I'll leave you with that. Y'all have a great weekend. I will not see you again until Monday, but in the meantime, be safe. New Year's is coming up. So have a good holiday. I think I will be, is Monday the holiday? Or when is New Year's Eve? New Year's Eve is, I don't even know what the freaking day is. When is New Year's Eve? New Year's Eve is Sunday night. So I will be doing a show Monday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning after being hammered on New Year's Eve. So be careful, everybody. Have a good weekend. And there you go. I'll leave you with Duracell's comment. Duracell's comment and Waylon's comment, both back to back, are fan-freaking-tastic. Love you guys. Or not Duracell, it's old number 7. Bob says, be cautious, not judgmental. Waylon says, never think you know it all. You don't know it all. I don't know it all. I like to think I do, but I don't. I'm more than willing to have my opinions changed. And I think that the circle of friends that I keep, Gargoyle, Ed, Jeff, Waylon, Duracell, Bob, all you guys, JB specifically, you know what I mean? You consume the information, you take what you will from it, and you change, and you grow. And I think growing is what we got to do. So, all right, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one. See you on Monday morning. Great weekend. Be safe. Love you. God bless, and bye.